a big man of 40 years of age, by that, realistically, you should have had a child. If you have had a child by then, let's say roughly, if you're in your 40s, you're somewhere in the 80s, 81, 82, 83, 84. Can you really be with someone your kid's age?
Let me answer that question, right? That's a very good question.
That's true.
That's a very good question. Yeah. Now, that's what I would say to this now. I'm using myself and others as an example. From I was like 15, I was moving like a big man in the sense. So from I was 15, I'm out stealing cars in my older uncles and them shit there. I mean, older cousins, them thing, basketball as well. But even in that, that's teaching me discipline. And by the time I was 17, I remember I bought my first whip. I bought my first whip at 17, but I still had a 10 o'clock curfew. I had to sneak out to go. But when I'm going out raving, I'm chirping women that's all fucking 27, 29, 30. I'm 17. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because I'm moving like a big man. I judge people by them. I don't judge people by their age. Well, listen to this. You could get people who's grown up and they're stupid as fuck. You could get people who's young and because they've been through things, they mature quickly. So I do with the individual that is too young. You know what I mean? If a girl's too young, she's too young, you must get mashed up for them thing. No. But what I'm trying to say, just because a girl is a younger age, I'm not going to say you shouldn't, because that's just foolish. You know what I'm trying to say? And the age gap thing depends on the individuals as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
And then I could clap back at that.
In response to that, yeah, you see, obviously we know that wisdom is judged by intellect, yeah, not by age, like, because you made that point of the reality of the situation is if someone went to your, just say for instance, age can't be moved. You can't remove age. So if that you had a child and that was your daughter's school friend, no matter how smart she is, she's still your daughter's school friend. She still by age went to school with your daughter. So then how can you pre her mindset and say, you know what, she's mature enough somehow?
What do you mean the mindset? What are you expecting from her? You as a man, you're a scholar, you're going out and learning the world of yourself. A woman's not there to teach you. A woman's a companion. A woman's there to build you up and support you. You're not learning. You're supposed to learn her and lead her. So let's get the fucking roles correct. And listen to this as well. When you go to any kind of Muslim countries, you've got man in their 50s.
No,
and
he didn't.
Oh, no, I don't know.
And even you go to certain Muslim countries, you've got man in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, marrying girls in their teens. And there's nothing wrong with that because the parents want to give their daughter to someone who's fucking capable of looking after them.
There is something
and
wrong
giving
with
them
that.
a good life.
There is something wrong with that.
Listen, there might be something wrong with it. No, because I didn't say I think that. I said that's how Muslims live and there's nothing wrong with that because I'm not seeing there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think.
Fair.
But if you do, then now you've got the floor and now you can say why you feel there's something with that. And I won't shoot you down because you're allowed to have your opinion.
Muslims all over the place. You're talking about people in third world countries.
Facts.
Yeah, and in those third world countries, they've got a lot. It's just completely different. Their perspective, how they're thinking.
And I knew that when I was saying that.
Yeah, no problem. But there's a lot of people that didn't, innit? Like when you just said Muslims.
Yeah, I mean.
Because most of the time when I hear people make this argument of, it's cool to be with younger women or with younger men and that, like, yes, the biological facts are true, which you stated that, yes, the women's fertility and this one and that one there. But once you've got kids, your moral compass has to lean onto the fact of this is someone my daughter's age.
Bro, can I say something to you now? Because you just went long. Listen to this.
Yeah. No,
God made people to be eternal, right? Then the Bible would tell you people was living till 900s, 600s. Through imperfections, we're getting less and less, right? I could tell people this categorically. I know that there's regions in the world now where there's people alive at 300 and 400 years old. Villages of them. I've seen it. I don't care what anyone wants to tell me, right? These people are breatharians or they don't eat nothing, some of them. They just breathe and some of them just stick to juice and they're called frugivores, yeah? Now these people, when you're alive for that long, do you know how many children you're going to sire over those many years? That's how the world's supposed to work. So you keep coming, she's younger, bro, you have to get at the mentality. Once you're an adult, you're an adult. That's
basically,
that.
you like HBK.
But certain people take longer to become adult. So that's when you have to discern each person individually.